Hey YouTube, this is Shaylin with 8-Bit Co-op, and I am here with ICY, Journey to the White Wasteland, and this game was just released today, and this is July 27th. I almost forgot what date it was. So I wanted to give it a crack because I've been following this game for a little bit now, and I'm quite excited to see how it's going to play out for me. So I'm going to go ahead and click on New Game. This is your beginning screen. You can be either male or female. Then you come down here and you pick your picture. Oh, there's only 3 pictures. That's quite a haunting music in the background, isn't it? Anyway, up here are your trait points. And with your trait points, there's 7 of them. And these are your experience points, and these, what I think is experience points, however, and they go towards your skills, which are here. So I'm going to go ahead and build more a survival-based character. I have never been a good melee character, but I want to put at least 2 in there, just to have some strength. And what body does is it represents the overall fitness of the character. It affects the overall HP, hence the extra point I wanted. How much weight can be carried, and it's useful in different situations where a strong and agile body is required to survive. This right here is the mind, and the mind represents how smart, cunning, and clever the character is. It affects the experience gained and is useful in any situation where a quick mind can do the difference. One of the things that I have done is I've done some research on the game, and the publisher is actually, I think it's Inner Light, something like that. It's in the description, but they're actually an Italian-based company, so that's why some of the text isn't as flowing for us as it was. So, and this last one is Word, represents the charisma and the social attitude of the character. It affects the relationship with the party and is useful in any situation where a strong personality is needed. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. I want to be very charisma-based and very smart, of course. So I'm going to keep these up to 4 and just keep my body at 2. Now for my traits, my skill traits here, like I said, I want to be more of a scavenger hunter, more of a survivalist versus the melee brute firearms kind of person. So I'm going to increase some of these skills because you get actually a lot of points for a loadout. And I am going to maximize, or yeah, I might take a point off of that. Speechcraft, because I have the brain and the wordcraft, I want that up pretty high. Intimidation, I'm not going to put a lot of points in because I would rather speechcraft them to death than intimidate. And some of my employees can tell you I can speechcraft anything longer than needed. I'm going to throw an extra point in scavenging and hunting to be able to meet my food needs, and exploring. So that's what I think mine's going to look like. Very based in medicine, speechcraft, you know, those survival skills. So I'm going to go ahead and start the game. It has been 2 years since you lost your memory in a freak snowslide incident. Your saviors that day are now your nomad family. Today is a day just like any other. You are out hunting in the forest with your companion and good friend Jerome. Moody. I like the art style. That's just something that I really appreciate. You wake up in the woods surrounded by the snow and ancient trees. A cold wind is blowing on your face and you suddenly feel that your arms and your legs are chilled to the bone. You feel a gentle touch on your shoulder. It's Jerome, waking you up. The bait you set up hours ago has lured a beast. Wake up, we have some prey in sight. He smiles at you and keeps talking. Come on, don't be lazy, wake the fuck up. You still feel confused and the white glowing snow dazzles you, but you soon manage to get on your feet. The old man is watching you with a friendly smile, just waiting for your brain to start working again properly. So the way this works is this is your interface, and you have a lot of different choices. Your choices are ones that you can hover over and see exactly what text you're going to say. So, why did I come would be, don't be annoying, I don't even know why I came with you. Give me a second. Just give me a second. I can barely feel my legs. And what's up? What do we have here? I'm going to say, go ahead, give me a second. I just woke up. Because I'm groggy in the morning, so my character should be too. Be quick. We don't want to watch our dinner running away. Look at that majestic deer. Today might be our lucky day. Well, we'll see. Let's be quiet. I agree, my friend. It's been months since the last time we ate some deer. Let's get ready. Okay, let's wait for it to come closer. That's the most likely option that I would say anyway, because I don't want to miss the shot. The deer gets closer, lured by the bait you placed some hours ago. It's a truly majestic beast and could provide food for several days. You can let Jerome shoot. Go on, I'm still a little sleepy and we don't want to scare it away. Or I could shoot the deer. You raise your bow and whisper to Jerome, I will take the shot. I'm going to go ahead and try to take the shot myself. Jerome smiles at you and lowers his bow. It's all yours, but if you miss, I may shed some not so manly tears. You slowly draw your bow, pointing the arrow directly to the deer's head. You hold your breath to stabilize your aim, and then you shoot. It's a perfect shot, and the deer falls on the snow with a muffled sound. Nice fucking headshot, you see? That's why I wanted you to come with me. Let's go grab our dinner. Jerome starts walking towards the deer carcass. You get closer to the deer. The majestic beast is dead, and it will provide days of food to your family. Look at that face. The glassy-eyed stare. He's like, just fell totally decimated. And that look of surprise. If you've never gone to bow hunting, the exhilaration of the pullback, the hunt, the draw, the fire, for me, more often than not, the miss, you know, it's a very serene setting. Let's get our dinner home. He looks up at the sun. It's not even noon. Hector will have something else for us to do. You can be sure of that. You tie the deer to a strong pole and you head back to the camp. Jerome talks all the way back, still a little excited about what you're bringing back. Okay, this is the map that you start out with. Up here you will have different buttons you can click. This one is your diary. It tells you what's in progress, what's completed, which we only have the prologue right now. This one right here is your player character sheet. So this tells you everything about your player stats and everything. Your party, which right now we have Jerome. And for bows he has 7, for guns he has 5, and for melee he has 3. Right here is your inventory. Right now I don't have anything on me, so I'm going to go ahead and put this coat on. We have a small pistol. Let's see, explosive grenade, durability 1, damage 0. Well, that's weird. Value 30, weight 0.5. Info, explosives are useful in any situation, but do their best work during combat. Smoke grenade, durability 0, damage, or durability 1, damage 0, value 30. Used to block your opponent's line of sight. An incendiary grenade, durability 0, or durability 1, I don't know why I keep saying durability 0. Damage 0, value 20, a cheap but lethal weapon. So, and then there's nothing on this page, but at least I have my armor, my clothes on now. Over here, these are your med kits, your food, water, and bullets. And then this is your map, but it looks like we'll get more as we go along. This is our party, and we're going to go back to, hopefully that's where our camp is. I really like this graphic style, though. You're able to see the tents of your camp from a distance. You follow Jerome, then drop the deer on the ground. Well, we're gonna eat fucking deer for dinner. Jerome smiles and puts his hand on your shoulder. Well, well, well. Suddenly Goran appears behind you. You brought back a week's worth of food. Goran, where are the others? You see Hector coming out of his tent. He doesn't seem to be too well. They're hunting south of here. You know Irma, she can't simply stand doing nothing. Again, the options. Is there anything else we can do? You don't seem to be very well, Hector. Neither do I, so what do we have to do now? Or nothing. Say nothing. You know, he is our party leader, and I'm somebody who likes to make sure they're okay. You don't seem to be very well, Hector. I like the coughing in the background. I'm fine, I'm fine. Hector coughs a couple more times before speaking. It's just a cold. It won't kill me. Well, this deer isn't going to chop itself into pieces. Let's get started. Maybe we'll have time for another run. Let me do that. I'm stuck here anyway. My ankle still hurts, so my ability to walk around is still limited. Go for another run. Try to get as much food as possible. There's a long road ahead, and I don't want to lose time every fucking day hunting. Let's stock up on some food now while we can. Jerome looks at the sun. We have time, so I guess we could go for another run. Well, at least we won't get bored, not with all those things to do. It doesn't look like we have another choice. I'm ready to go. Maybe you need some rest, Jerome. You should be careful at your age. Well, seeing as how I'm the one who woke up in the woods, I don't think that's a safe option for me, so I'm just going to say let's go. Just don't fall asleep this time. I'm the old one. I'm the one allowed to randomly go to sleep. Come on, let's go. You take the lead this time. Okay, so we're going to go back here to hunt. Tutorial hunt. In order to start hunting, enter a forest area and press the hunt button in the right corner. That would be this button down here. You're in a relatively open area of the forest where it is easy to walk around. So quickly scavenge the area, take up to 2 hours and increase the risk. Scavenge the area, takes up to 4 hours. Carefully scavenge the area, takes up to 6 hours and decreases the risk. Let's see, it's 6. So I'm gonna go ahead and carefully scavenge. You see a herd of deer in the distance. Use bow to kill the deer, use guns to kill the deer, or leave the deer. We came out hunting, so this isn't going to be an option for me. I'm not a big gun person. Remember, I chose in my traits, or in my skills, bow, so I'm going to go ahead and use bow and arrow to kill the deer. You successfully kill some deer. A deer starts running away, heading toward a companion of yours, with its head down to strike with its strength. Use the bow and arrow to shoot it down, use your gun to shoot it down, or run to push your companion away from the deer's path. Deer are very quick. I don't think I could run that far that fast, so I think that's going to have a very horrible outcome. So I'm going to use a bow and arrow to shoot it down. You kill a number of deer and get a lot of meat. So we got 19 meat, and we got these 3. They look like deer fur, skins. So I'm going to go ahead and head back to camp. Well, let's look at this real quick. Okay. Fur. Durability 1, damage 0. Some animal fur, warm and valuable. Okay, so let's head down here and see exactly. I like the little church in the background. We may have to hit that up sometime. Ooh, finally, I need some rest. That's what you get for, being old and in this harsher setting. You take a glance at the camp. Your companions are talking and taking care of the dinner. Looks like everyone made it back safely. Gorn approaches you. So how'd it go? Really good. It seems that today is our lucky day. Not too good. It was a waste of time. Not too bad. We brought back something else to eat. I think it was really good. Come near the fire. Dinner's almost ready. You'll need it for tomorrow. Hector seems to be eager to move as soon as possible in the morning. You take your seat near the fire while others greet you. Irma, Goran's wife, starts giving plates of cooked meat to the group. Let's all be thankful to our hunters for the meat we're about to eat. Hector coughs after speaking. Will you tell us where we're headed? Not far from here. Tomorrow we'll go scavenging in a town nearby. I hope to find something useful for our upcoming travels. No, I mean, where are we going to end up after the long run? Where will we spend the winter? We'll travel south, far away from any common route. We must get away from the plains. Hector coughs again. The plains are becoming dangerous, and I'm not talking about all the bandit activity. There are rumors about more and more red horsemen swarming around here. What does it mean? I'm tired of traveling without a purpose. We've always stayed in the plains. Why should we travel to unknown lands? Don't worry, it's all snow and cold, just like here. You won't miss anything special. I don't care what we do. If the plains have become that dangerous, we should probably leave. I won't put my children at risk without a reason, and traveling away from any known route is a huge risk, especially when the only thing we know is that we're going south. Here are our options. Does it really matter? The White Wasteland is all the same, snow and dangers everywhere. We're nomads. Traveling is part of our life. It would be nice to know a little more of what's ahead of us. That's enough. We have a leader because we need someone to decide for everyone, not to question his decision on a daily basis. That's not a very good example, I think. I agree. We can't even know where we're going. Hector never failed us, so if he says we're going south, we'll go south. He has no reason to get us killed. Or say nothing. The pragmatist in me says, does it really matter? It's all the same. Snow dangers. We're nomads. It's what we do. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and select. That's true. For what we know, the White Wasteland has no end, and the mantle covers the whole world. I have the right to know where me, my husband, and my children are going to end up. South is not enough. I want to know what we're going to face. There's no need to worry about that. We've already been south of here. Jerome turns to you. Do you remember where we found our friend? We're getting close to that area. So we don't have to worry. At least two of us know where we're headed. I see no reason to worry about our route. Then it should be fine. We're not traveling across completely unknown lands. Too bad I remembered nothing of my life before you saved me. But at least you know the area. We should be fine. Or say nothing. You know, it doesn't really make sense in a survival situation, especially in a white wasteland like this, to say, at least two of us know where we're headed, because things can change. I was on some sand dunes, and the sand dunes changed from hour to hour. Snow blows, and it can do the same. I'm going to say, too bad I remember nothing in my life before you saved me, but at least you know the area. We should be fine. That we should be kind of leaves room. And what are we going to do next? Do we have a place to spend the winter, or are we just running away from the plains with any real destination? Hector seems quite annoyed. I said that the plains are becoming dangerous. You don't want a red horseman clan to attack us and enslave the survivors, do you? It's better to walk on the mantle for the entire winter than face them. The sooner we run away, the safer we will be. So we have no choice other than running away without a proper plan. There are hard times ahead. We should think about that and find a decent plan. Running away could get us killed anyway. It's the best solution for all of us. That sounds crazy. We should at least have some plans for the winter, and we'll figure out what to do. If the plains are actually becoming that dangerous, we have no other choice. So, I'm going to click on it's the best solution. It's the best I found. I'm not eager to walk on unknown routes either, but at least we won't have to face the Red Horsemen. Am I the only one with a working brain around here? We'll be running into the unknown. You're just afraid of what you don't know, but we can't risk all of our lives just because you're scared. It's not up to you to decide what's best for everyone. The unknown is better than certain death. At this point, this is the safest choice. I say it's better than dying. Yeah, because no one ever got killed because he didn't know what he was about to face. Do as you like, but I already know we'll all regret this. Irma goes inside her tent before giving anyone the chance to say anything. Bye, Irma. I'll talk to her. I'm worried too, but facing the Red Horseman scares me even more. She'll understand, eventually. Hector coughs a little before replying. I hope so. I don't want to discuss this ever again. Nothing of importance happens for the rest of the evening. You eventually go to bed to prepare yourself for the next day. You wake up in the morning, hear some voices outside. Hector and the others are preparing the plan for the day. Okay, people, now we'll spread out in pairs and search for anything useful in that small town over there. Especially be on the lookout for any tools. Irma will stay here with the children and guard our stuff. If anything happens, you scream. I will go with Jerome. Goran, you'll go with Mark. Hector turns to you. And you'll go with Dimitra. I hope it won't be a waste of time. Goran puts on his backpack. I'm tired of seeing only empty buildings. You can ask about the family needs, ask about the area, or just head out. I'm going to ask about the family needs. Is there something in particular that we need? Tools and anything else we can sell or use, but I won't complain if you bring back an assault rifle. Is there anything we need to know about this place? It's a little ancient town, so there's a lot of buildings. I hope to find something to scavenge. Something left behind. Dimitra nods at you. I'll follow your lead. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and that seems like the first kind of area. It taught you how to hunt. It taught you kind of the basic mechanics of the UI right here. I'm going to go ahead and cut the episode off here. I appreciate you taking your time to watch this with me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.